Hello, this is Tandra Mabel with a little project I would like to show you, and I thank you for being here, for being my viewer, for showing interest, and I hope you will like my little project. It is a little pouch I made with a little journaling book inside. The idea for this pouch I have from Rachel from Roxy Creation, and I will link her little YouTube video where she shows how she made this beautiful little pouch. So these are stitches and fabrics, just fabrics, cotton fabrics I collected lately, and a few laces that I incorporated. I dyed some of the ribbons myself. It's still a bit in the mode of my purple challenge that I took on, and I made so many purple things and still will. I really like purple. Anyway, this is my little pouch, and inside here is a little book, a little booklet. This is the front cover and the back cover. The back cover has a little tag in here. This is Tandra the Bearess, and it's kind of my card. I will write my name and my website here, my YouTube channel, Etsy shop and things like that, and I will tuck that in here. This book is dedicated to a friend of mine with the pouch. I also dyed this paper. There is also a video on all the papers that I did to start my purple journey. I shall link that video as well, so you can see all the paper that I made and how the papers looked like. For this journal, it's all paper. I didn't use any fabrics, any stitching, and no laces. It's just plain paper, so it fits nicely into the pouch. So it goes in very easily, comes out very easily. I used this wonderful digital kit that I downloaded from Etsy, and it is designed by Martha of Shabby Craft Studio. It's a wonderful, beautiful kit, heaps of paper to download and ephemera to go with it, everything you need to do a journal. And I just stuck to her kit and my kit of dyed paper because I think they look really nice together. A little insert here, a little journaling spot. Journaling space. I left a few pages empty here, so you can start your journal with journaling a lot and then be playful on other pages. Little tag, a paper of mine in the back. I didn't add no ribbons up here either, just to keep the booklet flat for the pouch, but the pouch would give in, but I just like it like this. It's a very fine little booklet, not too many embellishments. This is a corner tuck spot. A double page of Martha's design, because we're coming to the center page, and on the center page I included this envelope with a tuck spot here with one journaling card. just love, this is avocado dye. I just love how the patterns go together, and Martha's design, it's just wonderful. Very, very nicely designed. I shall link her kit, of course, as well. Nice how the roses play together here on this page. Got the yellow roses here. Another corner spot with a journaling tag in here. I just very finely inked around the pages. Just a little bit of inking. And then again we finished the booklet with a lot of journaling space. I think these pages just worked out so nicely, the dyeing. This is food dyeing and this is avocado dye, with markings of the grid when I dried it. Again, these wonderful, beautiful pages. The last page with the last tag. Oh, this got a lovely shimmer here of Tattered Angel Glimmer Mist. And that's the booklet. Following on to this flip through, I show you how I made it, so if you feel like it, please join in. So I'd like to start with showing you the digital kit that I'm using. It is by Martha from Shabby Craft Studios. The paper here. Martha lives in Virginia in the US, and the digital name is called Summer Song. They are digital printables for journal pages and ephemera. So Martha obviously has designed very cleverly light colored pages, 4 of them, and I printed them out double-sided, and they will be very good for the journaling pages. Then I also printed out borderless A4 images of hers, which I printed on avocado dyed paper that I dyed myself. It's unfortunate you can't pick up all the fine detail that's here on these pages. So these are some of the, it's a very big, beautiful digital bundle here that you can download for journaling. So these are 3 pages out of that kit. And then she's got beautiful, beautiful ephemera. These are for journaling cards with the butterfly. These are tags. These I printed on 200 GSM stock because they then can be used straight as they are. Maybe just ink a bit the white page. And then the tags I have printed on normal copy paper again, white, because when I cut them out I would like to glue again some of my dyed papers on the back. Beautiful, beautiful images, and they go so well with her pages. These are corner pockets, and these are belly bands, and the little tags for on top of the, or a journaling card for pulling in and out. And this beautiful kit I would like to, in my booklet, I thought I complemented with my dyed pages. So I did these in this faint lilac. This is food coloring. I mixed red and blue together to make it purplish lilac, but you have to be very faint with a lot of water, otherwise they get too dark and then you can't journal on them. So it always depends what your purpose is. So these are some of these again, they are good for journaling because they got these rusty lines here. More of these. So these are the pages I will use in the booklet. I also dyed one envelope. This now is avocado dyed. You see the difference? Oh, in the book I use alternative. I alternate with the lilac pages and the avocado pages. I haven't got them right here. But I did the envelope with avocado dye. And then making the booklet, of course, because this is not an A5 size, it's a very odd shape that fits into the pocket that I was doing with the sewing machine. So the pages, I had to measure them properly so they fit in here. And then what I noticed is that I cannot just cut these out because designed them so beautifully to be folded in the middle, and then I had one specifically, it had a bird at the end here, so I tried to cut my size out of this somehow, but I had to cut like the beautiful images and bird was half showing, so I decided to resize. Here you can see it cut off the bird's beak. So to avoid that, I shrunk them. I made them exactly this size of my paper, and just, you know, you measure a little bit and then open a new window, put in the exact measurements, and then when you print it, it centers it exactly, so that when you cut it out and you fold it, her design is still exactly meant to be folded in the middle. So I resized her papers, and these are the images. And the same with the belly bands. Of course, the belly bands were that long, and they would have been way too big. And again, I didn't want it to cut the beautiful designs, especially this one, either the bird or the number. And no, resizing. So I resized these, and they're gonna fit perfectly onto my pages. So I already, this is as far as I got so far in this booklet, is I assembled the pages. First, a word to the cover. I used again one of my printed papers here. It was here like this. This is just a big paper bag that I dyed while I was dyeing the papers. And I cut first a cardboard from a cereal box to exactly the size that fits into the envelope that I prepared already. So this is fitting perfectly in here. And then I laid my cardboard on top of the paper, measured it, and then I started cutting. And then when I cut these two sides, I noticed I forgot to add a little bit extra to fold over, like I did here. Lucky I noticed it. I noticed it in time with these flaps. So here I had to cut it, but it's such a beautiful cut it won't matter. And in here I'm gonna use this paper that will be glued in here, and the pages then will be in here. So when I sew the signature, I only gonna sew it into this this paper, and then I glue it on like that, so the stitches are hidden, and then I cut it to exactly this size. And the pages that I chose, they are so gorgeous. I chose 7 pages, and it just feels right, the right amount to look through. And then I have a double side of her images, because we come to the center point, and I wanted to preserve this beautiful avocado dyed page. And what I anticipate of doing is I will collage the back of this envelope, so it's gonna fit over this page. That's what I'm gonna do next. And then the envelope will sit like this in the center, and then you can open it up, and this will be a pocket here, and this just journaling space. So I will attempt, I hope everything will go good with this envelope here. I put this aside, I'm not gonna need this right now, and I have printed out one of these images because it's gonna go over this print, and I would like that the envelope like blends in with the pattern onto this. So I printed an extra paper out, this one. That's exactly this same image, but I printed it on white paper, so it will give a little bit of a contrast. So what I thought I will be doing, again, we don't need this, put it away, and we will be using, here I get a bit of a newspaper because I want to glue. It's gonna be like this. So I have to find exactly, well, first of all I cut off this edge here. I will come like this, and then I won't need it more than here, of course. So I cut this out so I can align it. You'll see just in a tick what I mean by that. So I can see the pattern. Maybe I should cut a little bit more to align it even better. Because when this aligns, yes, and I glue it like this on the envelope. And when I then cut it out, it will perfectly fit. I'd like to have it centered like this. Like this. I'll take this carefully out and hold this down and just make an initial. Ah, this is empty. Lucky I got another one here. Okay, so by rights this then will be the way I want it. Alright, glue it down properly. Cut it out. And then it will sit on here. And only the paper will give away that there is an envelope glued in here. But before I glue it down, I would like to cut out here a little bit, because I would like to have this as a pocket. So how I do that is I open it to about here. Here and fold it back, and cut it away. Now this goes better if I do it at the edge of the table, but so you can see what I do. I just have to be very, very careful here. There. There. So I will decorate this and this, I'm not quite sure yet how. And this then sits like this. Center of the page, and that can be folded out and have a journaling card in here. I did cut out all the ephemeras. Maybe I use them as pockets, a little filing ephemera. Not quite sure how to use that. Belly bands and tags. But before I place them, I will finish the booklet, or prepare as much as I can to sew in my signature. So this will be the center here, and I will cut off the excess bits. I'm doing that. I just lay this here. Okay. Cut along here. Snippets that will come in handy. And because I did draw the outside of the cover, so this time I'm gonna cut inside of the pencil line, and then that will line up with the actual cover. thought this is gonna be, and then what is the excess, you know, with folding over and gluing, there's the, I can cut that once it's glued in. So this is the middle of my signature, and then here are the pages like this. No, this doesn't belong in here. This is it. Here. This is it. Okay. So it will be like this book. Pages. And the question now is, shall I sew in the pages? Why are you upside down? Oh, yeah, I see. I handled you around. Shall I sew it in now, or shall I embellish it first? Usually I prefer to do the decoration first and then sew it in, because then it still leaves me to do sewing on the pages. But I think this is a booklet. I will not do any sewing in here, and I won't add any lace at the end, because when it fits into its fabric cover, I don't want the laces to, you know, to interfere with its smooth inserting and pulling out. So it's going to be only paper. So I shall attempt to sew it together and do the decoration later. That's the hole. There. Underneath. Tie it up. Tight. Yep. Okay, back with the needle into its box. And we have this sitting nicely, so we can glue it in. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice, nice. Just fold it down a bit with the bone folder, so it will sit nicely here into that line. Perfect. Yes. So let's see that it's upright. Yes, that's how it has to go in here. So I use the side, make a bit of a clean table. The newspaper. And this time I think I prepare the main pages with this, but then I give it a bit of extra glue for the edges. Especially the edges need to be glued really firmly, really thoroughly. Well, I will ink it so you can't see this little mistake here. There's always a way around little mistakes. But other than that, it sits in very nicely and straight. So I'm very happy. This is the front. The back will get another bit of decoration here. And then here are the pages. The centerpiece, that's the first embellishment. I know where it will sit, where it will go into. Nice. Nice. Okay, and now I can start playing with the embellishments, what I would like to put where. I find that a rather difficult thing, whether I shall start with a belly band straight away. Maybe not. I'll have here a belly band. Oh, that would be a nice idea, I keep that in mind. These are the journaling spaces. I would like to keep these free. Here we could put the first side pocket here. A bit big, so I will have to cut here a little bit. And then I might put one of these in here. Oh, how gorgeous! That might be one idea. Here we might put one of these and have something in here. Come to the envelope. I'll put this in here. What comes to mind? That's also very nice. We shall see. I just love these pages as they are, but we could add a belly band here or make it a side pocket, and again have something from the side. That would work. Keep that in mind. Maybe one of these tags. Or two of these tags. The roses, look how well the roses go together here. I think that's a very good idea. Here we have the yellow roses. That must be a sign to put this here. And we have the yellow rose here. Very nice. Okay. Here. That would go also very nicely, and have this sticking in here. Journaling space, I leave that blank, or maybe just a stamp here and there. the last page. I'll keep this free like here. Can have some last words here, or I could put my Tundra Bear. I thought Tundra Bear comes in the back. I make a pocket here, something like that. That's nice. I work on that. And here is something. I still could put something here. And I do have a last tag. I can make the sides there and put the tag in like this. I shall be contemplating on this, and I will finish now the gluing in of this ephemera offline, and then you can see the flip through, and you see that in the beginning. So at this stage I thank you for being with me. I hope this inspired you. I'm thinking somewhere in the near future, when I dyed enough of my papers to sell them in my Etsy shop, and I put the link down below to Martha's kit. And thank you very much for being with me. Hope to see you next time with my next project. And bye for now.